That car insured now to avoid any penalties. Follow me to the end of this video as I show you the tips on how to get cheap insurance. My name is Tola. You're welcome back to my channel. To my returning viewers, I want to say thank you very much for always coming back to watch my channel. And to my new viewers, I say thank you for coming, and I hope you find this video amazing and valuable. Please stay with me to the end of this video, and I'm sure you enjoy this video. This video is divided into two sections. The first part, I'm going to tell you about the factors that affect your insurance that could make it to be high or to be low. And the second video, I'm going to show you the step-by-step process on how to apply for your insurance. That's the practical section where I'll be sharing my screen with you. So there are many factors that can affect your car insurance that can make it to be low or high. And first of all is the age. You really can't help this one because it's your age, If you are below 25 years of age, it is assumed that you are reckless and you're not careful, you're still young. So your insurance may be on the high side. And for the married people, especially people who got kids, it is assumed that they are more careful because they've got children, they've got kids. And however, their insurance may come on the low side because they are believed not to be driving recklessly. Another factor that could help cause your insurance to be on the low side is your gender. If you are a female, it's believed that you are not reckless as that of the male. For male, they are believed to be exposed to drinking and not being patient, especially for the single male drivers. So their insurance may be on the high side, while the female may be on the low side. Another factor that can also affect your car insurance is your driving history. If you've been sanctioned before, you've got points on your driving license, you've got tickets for disobeying traffic laws and orders, it's believed that you have record of reckless driving and not being careful on the road, not keeping to rules and regulations. So your insurance may be on the high side because they really can't predict the future. So that's for the driving history. And for those who live on the driveway, who park their vehicles on the driveway as well, their insurance can be on the high side because vehicles are passing by and anyone could hit your car and cause scratches on your vehicle. However, it's believed that your car is not parked in a safe area, so your insurance can be on the high side. Unlike those who have a garage and a safe parking space, it can be cheap because it's believed that it is safe. And also your postcode can be a factor. It's believed that those who live in safe areas that are not known for car theft have cheaper insurance than those who live at area where there's high crime rates and high rates of stolen cars. Their insurance tends to go up. Another factors that could affect your insurance is the value of your vehicle. If your vehicle got high engine size, it's definitely going to get higher speeds, and it's believed that the driver who does drive this vehicle usually drive at high speeds and to have an accident because they drive at very high speed. So those vehicles tend to have higher horsepower. However, the insurance is likely to go up. Also, for those who got very expensive vehicles, the insurance company find it's very expensive to replace the car or to repair the car when it's being damaged. However, they will have high tendency of paying high insurance as well. So these are the little factor. Your mileage as well. If you drive longer distance within a year, if you add the higher your mileage, the higher your car insurance as well. So stay glued with me as I share my screen with you. Compare the Market app is one of the app we can use to insure your car in the UK. Sometimes you may not necessarily need to have the app, but you can go to Chrome or any of your favorite browser and press comparethemarket.com. as you can see. So this is the app we're going to use to insure our car. But before that, we need to get a car registration number. As you can see here, what's your car registration? So we need to get a car registration number, and let's take one from one of the most popular app in UK, websites in UK where you can buy your car, Auto Trader. Yeah, we can use this postcode. Find your perfect car, national, yes. Let's look for Vauxhall. Let's look for Astra. cash. Minimum price £2,000, maximum price £4,000, or let's say maximum 3.5, right? 3.5. Search car. I want to filter it because I'm looking for an automatic vehicle. I guess this should be manual. So you go for your gearbox and choose the kind of gearbox you want. I want an automatic vehicle. The mileage, I want maximum of 100 miles, minimum of, let's say, 30 miles. The year, let's say up to 2012 model, from 2008 model, and the body type, I don't mind, any body type is alright. I don't want estates. I can pick hatchback. Let's pick hatchback. Any color is fine. The fuel type, petrol. Engine size, maximum of 1.6 liter. I don't want to be spending too much on my fuel. I think that's alright for now. Then search car. So let's pick this one, the first one here. As you can see, the car number is YK60RRU. YK60RRU. Let's go back to compare the markets. Car registration number YK60RRU. For example, find vehicle. So this is how you follow through to check for your insurance. You can actually check the insurance, the cost of the insurance of a car before you buy the vehicle. Just ensure you get the car number and just search. So we found the vehicle. This is automatically, it has found the kind of vehicle we saw online. So it says 2010 model Vauxhall Astra exclusive, right, which is correct. It's hatchback and it's automatic. This is the details of the car. The car isn't imported, it isn't fitted with a tracking device. It has a factory fitted Tacham approved. It has 5 seats, right hand drive. Are these details correct? Yes. We just need a few more details about your car. Has the car been modified in any way? I'm not sure, so I'll say no. Next. When did you buy or start to lease this car? I don't have this car yet because I have not bought it. What do you use this car for? This is social, domestic, and pleasure only. In this, you don't use the car to work. That's the meaning of the first one, SDP. You use the car domestically to go for your shopping within the town, to go for parties, but you don't take it to work. So that's the meaning of SDP. The insurance company wants to know how much you use the car. The second one is social, domestic, pleasure, and commuting. That shows that you're using it to commute to work, to and for your work. The final one is SDPC and business use, especially if you got more than 2 businesses. That's for the last one. So I think I'll go for the second one because I may be charged more if the insurance company see that I'm using it for business. Probably they may think I'm using it for more than 2 jobs and I'm just doing 1 job at the moment. So the first one is all right. I mean the second one because I use it for work, so commuting. What is the total annual personal mileage for this car per year? So for your mileage, you're going to calculate how many miles you drive in a week and multiply it by how many times you drive in a year. Let's say, for example, you drive 5 miles to work, to and fro is 10 miles, and you go to work, let's say 4 times in a week. That's 40 times. That's 40 miles in a week times 5 times in a month. Let's just say a month, 5 weeks. That's about 200 miles in a month. And in a whole year, we're talking about 4,200 miles. and definitely I'm not going to use it for just work. I will use it to go for shopping and within my environment. So let's just say 4,500 miles per year. So you just calculate it as it applies to you, because our distances are different. I'm just taking, for example, 5 miles when I'm going to work. So where do you keep the car during the day? At home, at office, or factory car park, open public park, secure car park, street away from the home? Keep it during the day. I'm in the office, so I'll say office or factory car park. Where do you keep the car at night? Is it in the drive? Is it the street outside the home? Locked garage? More options. Note that for this car, if you're parking it outside the drive, your insurance may increase, but you don't need to lie. Just let's see how it goes, what it's going to cost us. So let me just say keep it. More options. I keep it in a private property, for example. Is the car kept overnight at home or elsewhere? At home. How many cars are kept at your household, including this one? Just one. Do you use any other vehicles? Example, company car, partner car, etc. No access to any other vehicle. It's asking for my title. So my title is Miss. My first name, my name is Tola. My last name, let's take for example, it's Favor. Date of birth, let's 29th March. I think that's all right. We can use this date of birth. Relationship status, single. Do you own your home? No. Do any of your children under the age of 16 live with you? No. What is your address? You can just put your address as applied to you. What's your employment status? Employed, unemployed, self-employed, employed. What do you do for a living? Yeah, nurse, for example. What type of industry do you work in? Healthcare, private. You can just type whichever is applied to you. All these are for example. How long have you continuously lived in the UK? Let's just say 2021. For example, January. What type of driving license do you have? Let's say provisional, for example. Do you want to, you can buy your car even though you have a provisional license. You can buy it and your driving instructor can be using it with you to do your driving lessons before you start driving officially on the road. Do you want to provide your driving license number? You can say I don't want to or can't provide this. How long have you held this license? Let's just say less than a year. Where did you get your license? When? You can put 6th of April. It's 2024. Have you passed any additional driving qualifications? No. Do you have any medical or disabilities that are DVLA reportable? No. Have you ever had an insurance policy declined, cancelled, voided, or special terms imposed? No. Have you had any motor accident claims or losses in the past 5 years, no matter who was at fault or if a claim was made? No. All those little things, they are things that can increase your insurance. However, you don't have to lie. That's why it's important to be careful while driving on the road to reduce you being sanctioned for anything that may increase your insurance. Have you had any driving related convictions? No. Or penalties or disqualification in the last 5 years? No. Have you got any unspent motoring conviction? No. Next. Yeah. Additional drivers. Do you have any additional drivers? I'll say no at the moment. But let's say, for example, if you got a partner, whoever has a full driving license, or for example, whoever has an international driving license, if you are an immigrant, or whoever has a full UK driving license should be put as the main driver of the car not the person who has a provisional license, because the person is not eligible to drive on the road at the moment. So whoever has a valid acceptable license at the moment should be the major driver of the car. If you have any additional driver, maybe your spouse, you can say yes and add the person's details. But for now, for the sake of this video, no. Next. No. Next. Who is the main driver of this vehicle? That's me now. But if it's your spouse who got a valid license, your spouse will be the main driver of the vehicle. So are you, or will you be the registered keeper and legal owner? Yes, I'm the registered keeper of the car and the legal owner of the car. What type of cover are you looking for? Now we have comprehensive cover, we have third party, fire and theft, we have third party only. So the type of cover you have can also affect your insurance. But let's see what comprehensive cover. This covers claim made against you by others. This also covers your car if it is damaged, stolen, or written off. So this covers damage both for you and also for whoever car you damage. So it's a comprehensive cover. It covers your car if your car is stolen. It covers any claim that is made against you by others as well. Then for third party, fire and theft, this cover claims made against you by others. This also covers your car, but only if it is stolen or damaged due to a fire. So it's only covered when there is fire or it's being stolen. So third party only, this covers claim made against you by others. There is no cover for you or your car. So for third party insurance, it covers only other people's car that you damage and does not have any cover for you. So you need to pay for any of your damages by yourself. So for now, I'll say let's pick third party only. How do you want to pay for your car insurance? One annual payment, monthly installment. So this is it. If you pay at once annually, you pay cheaper. But if you pay monthly installment, you pay 15% higher than when you pay annual at once. So think about it, whichever one is convenient for you. So for me, I'll say monthly installment. On which dates within the next 30 days would you like your cover to start? Let's say you are planning to get a vehicle next week, or to buy the vehicle now and start driving it in next week or 2 weeks time. So today's date is 22nd. So let's say in 2 weeks, let's just say 10th of July, because if you give 2 weeks difference before you start driving, you get a cheaper insurance. But if you're planning to buy the car today and you're insuring it today and you're planning to drive it tomorrow, your insurance will go up. But if you give it a little time before your insurance starts, it will reduce, the price will reduce. You can see how does this affect the price. You can read it up later if you are chanced. Or better still, let's read it. Insurance providers may charge more the closer you purchase to the start date. Typically, buying 3 weeks before the policy starts is the best way to get a good price. So this is it. How many years of no claims discount do you have? Let's say you've been driving your car for example, for 2 years, and you've not claimed from your insurance. You've not damaged anybody's car. No one has damaged your car. You've not claimed anything from your insurance. There is something called a no claim discount, such that your insurance price will be reducing every year because you're not claiming anything from your insurance. So for now, I don't have any no claim insurance because I'm still on provisional license and I've not been driving. So I'll put it for example, yeah. So that's for no claim discounts. I'm calling it no claim bonus. Have you any named driver experience? No. Named driver on another car, named driver on company car, named driver. I'll say no, because by the time you start clicking, you feel a lot of details, of which I don't want this video to be too long. But for the sake of this video, no, I've not driven any other car. No named driver experience. But if you've tried from your home country before, you can picking anyone that applies to you when you're still using your international license, when you're still a valid driver. You can pick if you've driven a company car before or another car. Next, additional products and features. Selecting additional products and features may reduce the number of quotes you see. You can also decide to tailor your quotes once your prices are displayed. Please make sure you don't already have cover elsewhere, example as part of a separate purchase or within a packaged bank account. So personal accident cover. These are additional features you can add to your insurance, but the more you add, the higher your insurance will be. So you need to think about it. Sometimes, because out of fear, we just keep adding things up and ending up paying too high insurance. So some things you may not need them, you can forfeit it. So for personal accident cover, this covers in the event of a serious injury or accident. Let's see more information. More accidents can happen when you least expect them, and a serious injury or accidental death could put you and your family in financial difficulty. Personal accident cover can provide financial help in such a situation. Cover levels can vary by provider, but as a minimum, the cover will provide £1,000 death benefit and £1,000 disability or sight benefit. I'll decide later. I don't need the personal accident cover. Courtesy car. This provides a courtesy car for a set amount of time while your car is being repaired, subject to availability. A courtesy car is provided if you're unable to drive your car following an accident for a set period of time while your car is being repaired. Cover levels can vary dependent on the provider, and there may be an additional cost to guarantee a replacement car in the event of an accident. A courtesy car may be provided subject to availability. Yeah, this courtesy car means that, let's say for example, your car was damaged by someone else and needs repair, probably needs to stay some days in a mechanic, and you need to go somewhere urgently, but because you've subscribed to having a courtesy car on your insurance, you can inform your insurance company and they will provide you a car to use temporarily as they fix your previous car that is being damaged. So I'll decide later. Breakdown cover. This is when your car is being broken down. Do you need a cover for it and all of that? I'll decide later. So we can read, if you've broken down, this cover will assist you at the road as a minimum. You can often upgrade your breakdown cover, for example, recovery, home start, directly with the insurance provider. However, not all policies do, and you may want to consider a separate breakdown policy. Please make sure you don't already have breakdown cover elsewhere, example, part of a packaged bank account. So not all kinds of breakdown your car experiences that insurance is able to cover, but if you have this breakdown cover, you may get more payments for recovery of a vehicle when your car is damaged. Motor legal protection. This provides cover to claim compensation for uninsured losses in a non-fault accident. This may include personal injury, excessive recovery. I'll decide later. Next. So this is it. Third party only. Yeah, we picked third party for our insurance cover the other time. So in case you've had a change of mind, you can edit it here. Next one, additional products. Most of it we pick to decide later. That's the courtesy car, the personal accident cover, breakdown cover, motor legal protection, whatever. Your account and contact details. We have a problem, blah 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 blah. Okay, for my email, I'm going to write. Yeah. Telephone is optional. Let the insurance provider answer your queries. Are you happy for the insurance provider with the two lowest prices to contact you to discuss your quotes? No thanks, nobody should contact me. But if you want the insurance with the lowest prices, of course, that's attractive. You can click yes, please. But for now, I don't need anyone to contact me. So choose how we will contact you, by email, post, text. Because of this video, do not contact me. So I have to tick this box to show that I have understand the terms and condition. Thereafter I pick next. So this is a summary of the key details. This is the vehicle we chose, 2010 Vauxhall Astra. Automatic. This is the cover we chose, third party only. Start date 10th of July. Monthly installments. The main driver is me. Everything we chose here. The license type, provisional car license. Then after that you click get quotes. So you're going to see the quotes of different companies. There you can know which insurance company you want to go for. Yeah, so these are the different quotes for Collingwood Insurance Company. This is it, £377.96 monthly, but the first deposit 358. That's high for me. So this Marshmallow Company, this is what they have to offer. The deposits, you pay £514, but subsequently you pay £264 per month. Boom Insurance, £299 per month. Boom Plus, £302 monthly, then deposit £604. So all this, they are a bit high. Let's see if we can adjust our insurance and see what we can get again. The cheapest one we saw here is $264. This is $377, $264, $299, $302, $329. So the cheapest we got is $264. So let's go back to see what we can adjust to have a cheaper insurance. Okay, my mileage, let me reduce it a little bit. The other time we calculated 4,200 to and fro work, so let's bring it down to 2,350, just in case of any movement around the town. Where do you keep the car during the day? Yeah, in the office car park. Where do you keep the car at night? More options. Let's see. Next, I don't have any additional driver. Next, driving license number. I don't want to provide this, but you could provide yours if you have I don't want to provide mine. Next, I'm looking for the insurance cover. Let's pick comprehensive. I want to drive the vehicle. Let me put 3 weeks from now. Let's put 21st of July. 21st of July. Oh, I did remember to put voluntary excess. Could be why it's very high. Yeah, voluntary excess is the amount you can provide when there is car damage, the amounts you can contribute from your pocket. Let's say your car was damaged and needs £1,000 to be repaired. The company expects to bring something. The higher you can bring, the lower your insurance will be. So let's say I have a damage of £1,000, and then just say I can bring 400. You can see what they wrote here. You may find that some insurance provider quotes with a lower voluntary excess than if chosen. This will not affect the price of your policy, but may save you money in the event of a claim. I'll bring it back to monthly installments. Sorry, I can't do yearly. Next, I think it's the voluntary excess that we missed. Wow, the last one we checked, the lowest was 264, and let's check the lowest for this one because we've adjusted some things. The lowest is 172. Thus far. Yeah, it's 172. So 64 to 55. So marshmallow, this is the lowest for this vehicle, 172. So before you buy a car, you can come and check to have a rough idea of how much you'll be paying for your insurance monthly. And if you've finally chosen the company you want to go for, you can click more details as you can see here and follow through and pay your deposits, and that is it. So yeah, you can adjust different things just to get a cheaper insurance. If you feel your voluntary excess, you can increase it to 500 and more, and probably that will help to reduce your insurance and those little covers. So you can adjust based on your preference. So I end up picking the comprehensive cover to cover my car damage and also for the car of anyone I may damage. So which I feel is better than choosing only a third-party insurance, and after paying insurance you end up not getting your car covered. So I feel it's not too nice. Just pay insurance to cover someone else's car. I think it's nice to, from my own point of view, I think comprehensive cover is nice because it covers damages to your car and also the car of the third party. Thank you for staying with me. Thanks so much.